Find a comfortable seat and roll your shoulders down your spine. Allow your hands to rest comfortably on your lap. And start focusing on your breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breath in. Nice, long, slow, deep breath out. Continue to breathe at your own pace, focusing on deep breaths. As you start to breathe in, imagine that you are breathing in pure love. And as you exhale, that you are sending out forgiveness. And every time you exhale, exhale completely. Feel the worries of the day being released and a sensation of relaxation beginning to fill your body. It enters at the top of your head and spreads down and over your face and your neck and your shoulder. The relaxing feeling continues along your back, down your torso, your legs, and all the way out through your feet. It's as if relaxation is just a constant flow of soothing energy entering from your head and leaving through your feet. And continue to breathe softly as we go on a journey. Picture the view from the front porch of a log cabin deep in the woods, at the base of a lush green mountain. You are on vacation, and for this trip, you are leaving all of your worldly cares and concerns behind. As you sit in a nice comfy chair and smell the pine trees, you feel the warm morning sun on you. And you really bask in and take enjoyment in the serenity and the peace that is all around you. And you can see fog rolling off the mountainside as the sun evaporates the morning dew. You can hear the birds singing. And it's like their song is calling you into the forest. So you rise slowly from your chair and walk down the steps that lead to the ground below. And near the cabin is a path that leads into the forest. It's rather dense, so the trees are just so thick that you can't see very far down the path. So you continue to walk, and as you enter the path, you feel a cool, moist breeze caressing your face, and bringing with it a sweet smelling fragrance. And the path meanders along through the woods, curving around giant old trees with flowering vines, stringing through them and forming a beautiful canopy above you that stretches in every direction. You notice animals around you, and they stop and turn toward you as if they have no fear. And then just continue on their journey, disappearing into the forest. And you walk further through the woods, down the path. And you can hear in the distance the sound of rushing water. So you leave the path and walk in the direction of the water. And as you get close to the water, the canopy opens up to reveal just this beautiful, soft blue sky. And there are no clouds in sight. And in this opening, you notice a creek that cascades off the edge of a cliff and gently falls into a clear pool surrounded by rocks. You see deer drinking from the pond on the other side, and dragonflies fluttering across the surface of the rippling pool. The water flows away into the forest, nourishing all that live within it. And there's an opening in the cliff behind the waterfalls. And the morning sun, it's really warm, so you decide to find relief in the cool shelter of the rock. And as you get behind the water, you notice that the air is so cool and so moist. It soothes your skin from the heat of the sun. And looking through the water, you can see all of the colors of the rainbow dancing off the sun's light, reflecting off the water. Even the trees and the rocks on the other side seem to be melting into different shapes and colors as the water glides through the air. And you reach out to touch the water and find that it's a really nice temperature. And without thinking, you take a few steps forward and stand inside the water as it falls around you to the earth. You take a drink of the water and it tastes clean and pure and refreshing after your walk through the forest. As you look out at the pond from the waterfall, you notice frogs jumping into the water and turtles basking in the sun on the rocks. And being here and seeing this really fills your heart with joy and gratitude. You are overcome by feelings of peace and serenity. Just continue to look around at this amazing view, enjoying every moment. You see an eagle soaring above you, floating on the wind. And as you step out of the water and back into the warm sun, you notice a flower-covered bush with colorful butterflies surrounding it. This truly is a magical place. You decide to head back to the cabin, so you walk back in the path of the direction back into the cool forest. The squirrels are leaping through the trees in a playful game. And walking further, you can see the entrance to the forest next to the cabin. You leave the woods and slowly walk up the steps to the porch, sitting once more where you began the day in that really comfortable chair. But now you have a feeling of peace and joy. And I want you to remember that you can return to a place of peace and joy anytime by just closing your eyes and saying to yourself, I choose peace rather than this. Take one last deep breath. And as you exhale, begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, open your eyes.